What the hell is that about? There's a lot of interesting stuff going on through here. And I am going to be in this forest completely dark. You heard a scream?
Children want to speak.
What sounds like kids in the forest. Fire we got going on here. I legit hear people singing. They sound like a person walking through the forest. What is up, everyone? Thank you for watching Franco TV, and today I have a beautiful video. I went back to the forest where I found the creepy Virgin Mary that's kind of like hidden into the forest, where apparently they do a lot of witchcraft and a lot of creepy seances that go on throughout this forest. Now, at a certain time, you're not allowed to be here at night because they want to reduce that from happening in the forest, but I found a way to make it back into the forest, and I'm with Claudio, which is going to be watching my back this area. He actually had to go back to the car to go pick something up. So it's going to be me and you guys throughout this crazy adventure. I am now made it just to the main road that takes me towards the area that I'm trying to get to. It is hot, humid, and hopefully tonight it should start to cool down and hopefully some creepy stuff happens. I'm not really sure what to expect. I'm excited, nervous, but I'm willing. Let's get into the video. I made it with Claudio. Claudio, ¿qué tal? Right now we're going to be going into the forest and we're going to be going deeper into there. I just waited for him to get back, but it is starting to get nightfall and the time is now 5:52. On top of that, we also found out that there's a bunch of missing people that go on missing through this whole forest. I don't know if we could probably find evidence of people, clothing or whatever, or maybe ask people that we see along the way, if any. Oh wow, mira eso, Claudio. I just found something interesting. Check this out. Found like this huge... Sí, ¿verdad? It's like a well. They'll go deep in there.
Un pozo para agua, a lo mejor.
¿Hay otra cosa por aquí?
Y esto tiene todo ladrillo alrededor, está hecho.
Wow, that's dangerous. Déjame ver por aquí, atrás. The thing is, that's kind of dangerous because at the same time at night I probably wouldn't have seen that. I could probably slip in there and fall. But I don't know what that's connected to. So a lot of this just goes to show you that the forest just keeps going on, and there's a lot of structures and weird things that go on through the area. You could even see the path that continues through the forest. Look at this. See right over here? There's like this little pathway you can go to, meaning people travel or traverse through here all the time. Hopefully with my watch, because there's not signal out here, I could be able to make my way back to wherever I came from, so I know my way back. There's many trails, and this one is the first trail. I'm just going to kind of look through, see where it takes me to, see what I can find. Claudio was telling me a little bit more about the things that he was finding out about this place as far as missing people go. They are skeptical and thinking that maybe it could have been, what do you call that? They probably used people for like sacrificial stuff. And that's probably why they went missing. This is more like a missing 411 kind of location, but an Argentina version of a missing 411. Still, a lot of pathways through here, and there seems to be another pit, somewhat of a pit. Parece que tiene mucha gente que pasa por aquí, ¿verdad?
Parece.
Look at this. It just keeps on going. Deeper and deeper inside the willow's den. Oh, that's interesting. Look at this. Bolsa de plástico. Plastic bags. Yo quería ver si... Sí, ¿verdad? Eso que yo era pensando.
Sí.
He says they could have probably buried somebody. Thing is that a lot in these foreign countries that you go to, a lot of people go missing. There's just bodies in the forest and nobody really does anything about it. And, you know, it's just, that's how it is. ¿Verdad? Que los policías no hacen nada.
No andan por eso.
Solamente, they don't even come out here to come explore. They kind of just stay within the city area and the rural areas. They leave out to the public. And then here's where I come in. Or we come in. Where we come through looking to see what we can find. As we're kind of exploring this place. We are planning on being out here all night, so this video is going to be a lot longer, and I am increasing the video footage to about like an hour and 30 minutes now per video. A lot of you guys have been requesting it, and I want to do that for you guys. Look at this. Looks like the tree from Sleepy Hollow. Qué bonito, ¿verdad?
Sí.
But hay un marca rojo right over there. See it? Oh, I almost fell. What the hell is that about? ¿Escuchaste eso?
Sí.
I just heard something out here.
Peor delincuente.
Delincuentes, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Pretty much delinquents.
Narco.
Narcos, drug traffickers. I accidentally pressed pause on the camera. But I already found some underwears on a tree. The thing is that this is signs of life. And there's narcos that are out here, and we just heard what sound like footsteps further back there. You never know if they're like trafficking drugs or trying to get rid of bodies. Oh, I found another one. Look at this. Another trail. Keeps going further back. People that way. Sí, parece como un camino por acá.
Pero no es el mismo.
No es el mismo. This isn't the same camino. This is a different one that I just found. Thing is, I could hear voices into the forest. Puedo escuchar como voces, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Well, let's see where this path goes to, and I'll update you guys accordingly. I am right now in a trail that I just found. And I just heard a couple of guys cursing and yelling. Lo escuchaste, ¿verdad? We're both hearing it. It's coming a little bit more northeast from where I'm at. It was like a loud bang too that happened. They have, if there's people here, or if that's coming from inside the forest, they have no idea that we are even in here. So I don't know if this is territory or not their territory. I want to see if you guys could keep hearing it. Alright, we're going to keep moving forward. I can still hear the people talking. And I think this dog is following us around. I'm not sure if it's their dog or not. But he seems friendly. But he's just following wherever I go.
¿Escuchas algo?
Sí, yo lo escuché.
Sí. Esto se va a poner peligroso. ¿Hasta qué hora vamos a estar acá?
Pareces. Hasta de noche. Vamos a hacerlo muy tarde. Antes que encontramos algo, un fantasma, gente, bodies.
Narcos, secuestradores. Acá podemos encontrar cualquier cosa.
Prostituta, no. ¿Y dónde queda ese perro? No sé quién perro es eso. Pero tú escuchas gente gritando, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Mira esto.
Es raro.
Como no quería gente que cruzamos para este lado.
Sí. Pero esto está hecho hace mucho tiempo, no tiene alambres ni nada.
Sí, nada. Y se sigue para allá.
Sí. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué habrán hecho ahí?
Un fuego.
Ah, sí.
Gente quedando aquí de noche. Now, the thing is that The thing is that this area, you're not supposed to be out here at a certain time. This is not like a camping area where people could go to. So the fact that you're seeing fires, I literally had to sneak out to this area. But the fact that you're seeing fires, look, there goes the dog again, just kind of walking through there, shows that there's people staying out here. And this looks fairly recent. There's still color to it. It's not completely rusted out. And there's some cans of food, a bottle. We may run into people, especially because we still keep hearing what sounds like people's voices coming from the forest or whatever. I might have to take out my flashlights in a little bit. And I'm already soaked in sweat. It's hot, it's humid, tiene calor, ¿verdad?
Sí, mucho calor.
Sudando y humedad.
Mosquito.
Y mosquito. Hopefully we don't get... there's a certain thing that mosquitoes can give you that I do not want to get being out here. I think it's called what I call my drone. Oh, listen. Sounds like a train. There's a train nearby here. Well, it's starting to get nightfall the more we keep going in. And it just passed by, but it doesn't sound close. It sounds much further, but I heard it. It looks like the trails still continue.
Hay ruidos, eh. Parece que nos están siguiendo.
See, oh, mira, el perro también. I really don't have no idea who's this dog belonged to. ¿Qué pasó, papá? ¿Qué pasó? He keeps following us and then he goes away. Can you be the new chocolate? He's probably my Argentinian chocolate. I got a Peruvian chocolate and an Argentinian one. Yo tengo dos perros, uno en Perú, ahora este. The trail still keeps going, but I don't know to where. Look at that. Oh, that's like a fungus right there on the floor. You see it? I'm gonna have to start getting my flashlight ready. We're gonna make it back towards the trail and continue seeing where that trail takes us to as it's getting nightfall, because I want to kind of stay more or less close to that, just so that way we don't end up getting lost the further we go out here. And I'm gonna start whipping out the flashlights because the sun is just about to go down. You can see it kind of going down through the forest. So let's start heading back towards the trail. There's a lot of trails in this place. But no matter where I go, the dog still stays back there. I don't know what he wants. Oh wow, lo cortaron. Look at this tree log that we just found here, completely cut with some sort of machinery. So there was definitely bulldozers and machines throughout this area, but we are close to the main road. I'm not so surprised about that. But that's a pretty cool find. Look at this.
Mira.
Okay.
Zapatillas.
Oh wow, look at that. He just found shoes.
El árbol está pintado.
There's a lot of interesting stuff going on through here. Somebody's shoes. Could this have been a missing person shoes? Or what? Due to the history of it, I feel like that dog would definitely know. Oh, it stinks like sweat too. It smells recent. I just heard something. So I just heard what sounded like somebody screaming or yelling. Sound like a female. Could be homeless people living out here or something. Mira esto.
Sí.
Look at the size of this. Stand, para frente, en el frente para ver. Look how big it is compared to Claudio.
Latas de cerveza.
Oh, sí, es bastante. So basically there's a lot of trash here. Drinks and alcohol. I wonder if there's like another way to get in here. And then you got this stuff. This is not even degraded yet because of the rain.
Esto se va a poner peligroso.
Sí, creo. He's saying that it's going to get dangerous. Only because it looks like the activity of how much people that are here. It is probably going to get dangerous. Found another path right in through here. But I forgot to tell you guys that he did bring a bow. He made these things as well. See that? Tú lo hiciste esto, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Wow. No, está bien.
Ah,
Still beautiful.
es raro.
He finds it weird that it didn't stick to the tree, because usually it sticks in hard. That's what she said. It usually sticks in hard, and it, like, you know, penetrates much harder for that, so it could be deadly. Like there's a 600-pound, I think it's 60-pound or 70-pound or something like that. Gonna do it again.
No clava, es raro.
No, no quiere quedar.
¿Lo trajo?
Sí, yo lo trato. Déjame, he wants me to try shooting it. So it's been a minute since I've shot, so let's see how this works. Ah, yo sé por qué. Yo sé por qué. ¿Tiene otro?
Sí, tenía las 3 plumas iguales, se salen acá.
Sí, pero dame otro. I just heard something back there in the forest. Claudio, yo escuché algo allá.
Sí, se escucha.
Toma. Okay. I am hearing a bunch of people now. What the hell is that? Alright, stand by. Alright, so Claudio's gonna take a break. He's gonna smoke a cigarette real quick. I'm gonna keep exploring this little trail for a little bit. Look at this. That looks like a weird sign. If you know what that means, if that's some sort of ritual thing or whatever, maybe this is where the sanctuary is. That is what I want to find. But there is clearly what looks like a trail that keeps going on through here. And I'm not sure how far it keeps going. But it is kind of interesting. And it's like a clear path through here. Look at that. Maybe I might find like a ritual site, which is exactly what I would want, is to find like a ritual. How was that? I think a ritual site would be perfect. Maybe more clothes of possible missing victims and stuff. How do I get through this? There's a lot of mud on the floor. Yeah, Claudio's gonna stay where he's at for now. He said he was feeling a little bit weird, lightheaded. So I'm like, just sit. I'll continue this little area. Just be here when I come back. Oh my God. Look at the size of this tree. I don't know what it is, but Argentina's got a ton of big trees. I think I'm spooking all the birds. Look at this. Compared to me, it is fucking huge. And it just keeps on going down. But still, there is still a trail that keeps going past through the trees here. What was that? I think I gotta give Claudio a walkie-talkie from my book bag. I always carry one just in case, so that we can stay communicating for moments like this. Oh, I have to pee. Just hit me. Look, another hole. It's like a sunken ground. You see it? See if I can find anything. And the darker it gets, the less I see. And that's what makes this adventure quite dangerous. And yet scary. Frank, are you sure you do wish to continue? I do. I fucking do. I freaking do. Oh, there's a bunch of chopped up wood here. Just finished peeing. Now, if you're worried about Claudio, and that's like, Frank, how could you leave that man there? Let me tell you that this man is easier to take a life than I am. That guy he's been through stuff. He's seen things that you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire. I've watched sea beams glitter in the dark at the 10 House Gate. But no, he's seen stuff. He's definitely seen stuff. So I know he'll handle himself well. But he's like a warrior. That guy will stay camouflaged in the darkness. He's a MacGyver. He's everything. But this trail clearly keeps on going through here. Look at this. I've just been walking through here, and there's just a perfectly set trail that doesn't seem to end. But it is getting dark. I just wanted to come take a look through here. I thought it was going to be a small trail. Looks like there's bikes that run through here. I am still looking for what is to be missing people's clothes, pants, belongings, which I did come see a couple of things on my way here. And I also saw it in my last video that I was here. Hopefully I get to see more as I'm still passing through here. But I didn't know this trail went this long. And I know I would have told him to come with me. Just want to check in a little bit more and seeing where this takes me. Let's go this way. There is a lot of mud. I want to be careful with poison ivy. The time is now 7 o'clock. Nightfall is upon us. At this point now, it's going to start getting much darker. You guys are going to have a hard time seeing anything, if anything. I did hear voices in the forest. I don't know if it's people leaving the forest. It's kind of like all part of it. I don't even know how to get through this area. So much mud. But I did hear voices going through the forest earlier. I guess maybe I'm going to find out one way or another if it's people. And I don't know how the hell they're coming in, because the way I came in seems to only be on the GPS maps one way to get into this place and one way out. I just heard something up here. I think I'm talking too loud. Just listen. See if I can hear it again. They sound like cracks, like footsteps. Maybe I'll hear it again. Thing that gets me going is that if the birds stop singing, they're watching because something's about. That's the mud pit I just tried to cross through. Yo, this road just goes on for a while. I might have to take Claudio through here just to see where it takes us. Completely different atmosphere when you go in here on your own. The forest is what scares me the most out of most places. Only because you just don't know what you're going to run into. Or what's dangerous and what's not. Look at this. There is a clear cut right here on the tree. You see it? That is a nice cut there. But it looks old. The bark is already darkened. I like how it just got light out again. Must have been a very vegetated area. The path clearly keeps on going straight this way. I'm not sure if this is kind of like leading me towards like a way out or whatnot if I were to keep on going this way. I'm gonna ask Claudio to see if he wants to kind of scope it out with me, or does he still want to stick to the trail and keep on going towards where the Virgin Mary is. Again, that's where the majority of the sacrificial stuff happens. But still interesting little path. I don't even know why there's so many trails that go on through this place. But let's go link up with the big Claudio, and see what he says. Okay, update. I'm still on my way to go meet up with Claudio. And I swear to God, I just saw something big and black. I just went from left to right this way, behind the trees. I don't know how well this GoPro is going to pick it up, but we'll try. See if I can bring it out. Shit was big. It was right around over here in this corner, in the back. Hello. Hello. What the hell did I just see? It passed through the mud pit. 100% passed through the mud pit. I can't get through there, so I'm gonna come through this side over here, see? The shitty part is that the only way out is to go through the area where I just seen it, which is not the situation I want to be in right now. Yeah, right over here. Damn, it was huge too. I don't know if that was a person or not. Maybe it was this guy. I don't know what the hell that was. Alright, let's keep on going. Let's link up with the Claudio. I am so far from where I left this guy. Oh fuck, I almost fell. It is getting dark. Sunlight is almost gone. I think a good, give or take an hour, maybe an hour and a half, it'll be complete darkness. The thing is, the sun just has to be a little bit gone. In the forest, everything gets black. You don't see nothing. Even with the moonlight, it's complete darkness. Still following the trail. It should lead me back to safety. Let's keep going. Okay, so I waited a little bit. The time is now 8:18. It is nightfall, and I am going to be in this forest completely dark. Like it is, you don't see anything. There's supposed to be a full moon tonight. I see jack squat. There's nothing. But I'm here with Claudio, and we're going to be in there, and we're going to see what's going to happen. Claudio, ¿cómo te sientes?
Bien.
Bien? ¿Tranquilo?
Sí.
He's not afraid of anything. No tiene miedo de nada.
No, no, no.
Él es la original MacGyver.
Mhm.
Yeah? Indiana Jones. Anyway, so let's go inside. It is just a straight pitch down walk through here. Wait until you guys see this. And I only have myself covered up. Like, it's not that it's cold outside, because it really isn't cold. I have myself covered because the mosquitoes are everywhere. And the last thing I want to get is dengue, which is the worst thing you can get. You start getting fevers and stuff. So I got myself completely covered out and whatnot. I did buy pepper spray as well to see how that goes. But let's see. So it is now completely pitch black. And we can't see anything. Look at that. That's how it is all the way up there. We're still kind of walking. Want to find a good place to settle things down on. And kind of just like a place to probably start a fire or something, to see if we can hear things, listen for sounds, or what calls out to us. But it is pitch black. And for some reason, the whole forest got quiet now. You don't no longer hear the birds chirping anymore or anything. ¿Verdad, Claudio?
Sí.
Que todo el ruido se paró.
Sí.
Ahora es calladísimo. Apaga tu luz un poquito para ver. I'm gonna see if I can use my other camera, see how it looks like at night. Look at that. That's the sky, and it is complete darkness. Sí. Apreina Virgin. See, ese es el virgin. That's where we're looking for the virgin. We're just two guys deep in a forest. Anyone asks us any questions, we're just looking for a virgin. Where's Hyro when you need him? The virgin sacrifice. So we are a little bit worried because the car that we left over there, we don't want the police coming and giving it a ticket or towing it out, because there was a sign that you cannot be in here at night. But sometimes the cops don't care, and it's like police don't do anything. So we're kind of risking it. That's a warning. That's a warning. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but Claudio, ¿tú escuchaste este ruido? Sí. Ese es un warning que hay alguien está allá. There was somebody knocking on wood. Could be. Sí, cuando te escuchaste eso. Es más mejor si nosotros lo haga el mismo ruido para atrás, para ellos sabe. Dame ver. Sí, pero si ellos hacen eso no quiere problema. You know, I learned that little technique in the Amazon forest. So he's gonna let him know that we're here. Que tiene, pretty much that's letting the tribe people know that there's villagers coming like guests. Buenas, ¿cómo está?
Buenas tardes.
Me llamo Frank.
Primero, vamos a empezar de acá.
It's like a doorbell, just letting people know that you're here with people. So that doesn't mean that you can't go in. It just means that you're not alone. And to be careful, sometimes it's just to respect people's boundaries. You don't end up walking in on somebody's house. It just looks like things are getting... Hola? I want to watch every pocket. Wow, look at this. The geometry's changing, but the agriculture is changing here. I really wish I put my boots on. What's weird is that even if you were wanting to hide out in the forest, why would you go so deep into the forest? I almost fell in love. Why would you go so deep into the forest? Just kind of listening right now. I think we both are. He might be more nervous than I am. I've never been here before, I'm just assuming. Hola. Look at this. This is concrete. That's interesting. Oh, fuck. It's a big mosquito. I literally punched the shit out of it. Tiene un vaso de soda. Allá arriba. There's a bottle of Coke there. Hola? I don't like the banging sounds that I heard. That right there is definitely a sign. See that somebody's living somewhere around here. Si alguien está aquí, me dice, no quiere problema. That's eerie. Let's go this way. There we are. Let's go the other way around.
Tengo las botas nuevas que me regaló Fiorella.
Hay una cosa rojo, parece como una camisa. Something red on the floor, looks like a shirt. Holy shit. Look what I finally found. I don't know if you guys ever read Reddit stories about creepy stuff, but there's stories about staircases that are found in the woods and you're not supposed to go near them. And if you see the staircases, you are to walk away because weird things will start happening. Could put you in a different place or something. But look at this. This looks like it was just teleported here in the middle of the fucking forest. I'm not gonna lie, that is horrifying to see out here. It looks like an oblivion gate that just opened up out here from Oblivion. I don't know if you played Skyrim, but Oblivion's like the portals. Look at this. Again, in the middle of the forest, this exists. Wow, this thing is huge. Gotta be careful, it could be a trap. But this is it right here. What the fuck is that? That's gotta be some sort of bird or animal or something. It sounds big though. Virgin Robada a Pereira. And there's the other path. Wow, this is insane. I tried to come here last year and it was almost impossible. Look at this. People even leave rings here and stuff. See? And some money. That's Argentina money right here. I think that's like $1 or $2. Cigarette notes for blessings, I think, or maybe just pictures. And then you got this weird stuff. Look at this. There's like feathers. So there's feathers in this cup, and then right inside there is wrapped with string and rope. That could be witchcraft. Could very well be, but this is where they do a lot of sacrifices, is right here. That's his little defense weapon there. Déjame ver cómo se parece hacia atrás. Look at that. Ese parece lindo. Y con el cuero atrás, wow.
La Liga de la Muerte.
La Liga de la Muerte. ¿Ese que tú lo llamas?
Ajá.
I want to look around this area, see if there's anything interesting that I might be missing, because this place is absolutely huge in front of me. So I found it. This is the bridge. They call it the Swaying Bridge. So I'm just watching my 6 here. There's a lake down there. And this is the bridge. It looks like it's been destroyed badly. Beyond measure. There is no repair, no return. Oh yeah, this is badly destroyed. I guess the only way to walk across is through this little pipe or this beam. And that's the river down there. And there's a body. No, I'm just kidding. Can you imagine? This would be the place for it. Hola? All jokes aside.
Nos vamos.
All jokes aside, we heard footsteps. But it could just be things moving around. Creo que hay cosas cayendo. That's not footsteps.
Bueno, ahora filmas para acá.
Sí, yo quiero mirar aquí adentro un poquito. Si tú quieres checar por ahí, allá?
No.
No? Okay. I heard something in here, which is kind of what makes this interesting. Hola? Come with me and you'll be I'm hearing breaking wood. Yeah, I'm gonna move back now. Yep, you hear that little ticking sound? That's not a tick, that's wood breaking. That means there's something with somebody does not want to be seen. Could be hiding in there. Or an animal. So nosotros tenemos que buscar un lugar donde puedes sentar o como para mirar. ¿Escuchaste eso?
Sí. Y vamos ahí donde estábamos recién.
So I'm already hearing something from right up there, towards the front. My feet are already hurting. We gotta find a place to like kind of do a little bit of a break so that we're not really working too much. Because if my feet hurt, can you imagine his feet? Let me see what's up here a little bit. It is spooky. And it's freaking ominous. This road goes on for miles. It doesn't even end. It just keeps on going till you get to like another town. Or I think it's like a pasture and then a town or something. But this place is absolutely big. Look, see, I just found another pathway right around here. Just seems to be a brush opening. Yep, I heard that. Hold on. I'm usually not a fan of turning on my light, but I want to see if I see anything in the dark. Huh. So I think what we're going to do is that we're going to see if we could find a little spot where we can sit, probably eat something real quick, make a little fire, and kind of just watch and listen to seeing what kind of activity we could get or what we're hearing. It just sucks because everything is all wet. It just finished raining throughout this whole area. Alright, so we're going to make a fire right around over here. And I could already hear people yelling. Escucha. ¿Lo escucha?
Sí. Sí, no sé si es bueno hacer fuego con estos ruidos.
He doesn't know if it's safe to do a fire with the noises that we're hearing on the outside. Oh, sí. Perdón. Alright. I accidentally cut by accident. got a little bit of a small fire going. Oh, ese mucho. Ese mucho. You heard a scream? ¿Escuchaste un grito?
Sí. También.
Oh, sí, yo lo escuché.
También.
Sí. So we just heard another scream from the forest area. Sí, creo, eso está bien.
También.
Sí, yo ahora escuchándolo también. Suena como un perro. I wonder what happened to the dog too. That sounded like a dog. Choco? That is creepy. I'm sure you guys could hear that. That's not too far away. Apaga la luz para ver si yo puedo ver otra luz. Vamos a ver. I have now, my IR is off. I want to see if I can see any lights. ¿Qué es eso?
No sé. No sé. No se ve nada.
That's the problem that we're kind of running through, is that we don't see or hear anything. It's just complete darkness. And we're seeing it or hearing it right in front of us. This way. ¿Es un pichón?
No sé qué es.
That's creepy. Qué susto. I don't know what it sounds like. It sounds like a... It sounds kind of weird. It sounds like a... Like a bird? But I don't know if it's a bird or not, because it's the only thing that you're hearing. Basically, with this kind of fire... Se lo escuché otra vez.
Sí. Mucho ruido raro de acá.
Sí. It sounds like a whistle. Good thing about this fire is that it's keeping the mosquitoes away. And that's what we want. Yeah, this place is absolutely terrifying.
¿Escuchás?
Sí, yo estoy escuchándolo. Es para allá, al frente de nosotros. Yo lo escuché. It's 100% coming from in front of us. I just don't know what it is. Oh, that's horrifying. Despite the weird noises that we're hearing coming from the forest, I did bring some food for me and the Claudio. Claudio, ¿tú quieres algo para comer?
Bueno.
I bought tostis y uno de estos. ¿Es bueno? So I got toasties and I got muecas. I never tried a muecas before. The fire we got going on here. It was really muggy and humid. But the good news is that this fire keeps a lot of the bugs away. ¿Quieres un pasito?
No, gracias.
¿Algo?
¿Escuchaste?
Sí, fue un ruido raro.
Sí.
It's not going to spread because all the leaves around it are all wet. There's a lot of moisture everywhere. We are starting to hear stuff coming from the forest. ¿Escuchaste eso?
Sí,
Allá.
sí, sí. Por todos lados se escucha.
So since we got the fire started, listen.
Escucha, hay pasos, Esto se está poniendo cada vez más peligroso.
Creo que déjala apagar la fuego.
¿Sí?
See, I'm thinking we're gonna have to turn off the light because the fire, because it might be calling people over here.
Vamos a apagar y nos vamos.
See, there is someone singing right now out in the dark. I legit hear people singing. Déjalo, vas a apagar solo. Oh, ¿escuchaste eso?
Sí. Mira. Nos tenemos que ir. Escucha.
Sí, ese es muy cerca. Espera, I'm hearing somebody in the forest right now. It's literally right behind the forest. What the fuck? Hola? What the fuck is that? Hola? Right over there. ¿Quién es? Since we got the fire started, we started hearing a lot of noises coming from the forest, and I just heard something shuffling around back here, and it might have been coming from that right in front of me. Look, check this out. Right there in front, there's a huge tree, but it sounds like something was standing on it. That was fucking creepy. There goes those whistling sounds. Sí, yo lo escuché. Yo lo escuché. ¿Quieres? Okay. He's getting nervous. He's saying like, let's go back to like the main road. We stay in the main road area. He doesn't want me traveling off too much on my own because anything could happen, which I agree. I just want to be able to catch whatever I'm hearing on camera so that way you guys can see it. Let me get back down in here. Suena como una persona caminando adentro. It sounded like a person walking through the forest. Oh, fuck that. I don't know if this guy's gonna want to split up. I was thinking maybe we could split up and kind of go look. Whatever the hell we see. But I'm gonna take the main road here and see if I can see what I can see off the corner. ¿Sabe qué, Claudio? Tiene una cámara que puede ver temperatura. I have a camera that can see in temperature.
Sí.
Maybe I could use that to see what I can see out here. This is the main road again. Oh, there's a lot of mud. Yo, that was close. Eso fue cerca, Claudio.
Sí, sí.
Muy cerca. Todavía estás aquí adentro. That dog, if it was that little dog that I seen earlier, it would have been back out, but it hasn't came back out. All right. I'm gonna see if I could take out my thermal imaging camera, seeing what I can see on that. If it picks anything up out here in the forest. There goes a train station again. Let me go and see what I can pick up. Right now I have my thermal imaging camera on, and right here is the fire from our little camping spot. And I'm trying to see if I could pick up any thermal imaging from any of the trees. Or anything. That's Claudio. ¿Ve algo, Claudio? He said he heard something move. Alright, déjame ver. Trying to see if I could pick up anything from where I heard the footsteps. They literally sound like walking going on through the forest. But I am hearing and seeing nothing. That was actually very, very, very direct. I heard people yelling. Oh, I just heard that. Alright, stand by. I'm going to switch cameras for a second. Okay, so I just switched back into the night vision. We just heard a really loud noise coming from that direction in front of us. And Claudio put on his archery stuff just in case if something happens. You have to understand it's hard to get a gun out here, so you have to resort to this if you don't have a weapon on you, like for ammo or guns.
Hay mucho ruido.
Sí, yo escuché algo. I heard something very loud from this point in front of us. It just felt like a big, like it could have been something like a tree falling down or something. I don't even know what it was. Hola? God, I fucking hate the forest. Me odio el bosque. It is so freaking creepy. You can't tell what's from what's normal and what isn't normal. It's not like a house or a graveyard, you know? Everything's moving. Algo estás allá adentro. There's something 100% in front of us. Hola. Habla. What the fuck is that? I don't know if you guys could hear it. Oh, you heard that? Definitely sounds like twigs breaking, and it sounds like footsteps going on the inside. feel like we're gonna encounter a homeless person or something. Yo, Claudio's getting ready, bro. Alright, I'm gonna walk a little bit closer, see what I hear. Claudia, ¿aquí tiene pumas? ¿Aquí tiene pumas?
Sí. Pumas, todo.
I hate pumas.
Escucha.
It's literally happening within 5 to 10 or 15 feet in front of me. But to the right side of the road. The thing is, I can't tell if it's an animal or not. And this is kind of where we're calling home. Our little base point is right over here. ¿Qué tú quieres hacer?
No sé. ¿Vos qué querés hacer?
Sí, ¿verdad?
Yo tengo la flecha lista. Mira.
Oh, él tiene. Déjame ver. He's got the sharp one. This thing will go right inside you. De eso puede salir al otro lado. Could go right through you. Well, I guess we're gonna stay right here in this area.
Hay unos ojos brillando.
Oh, that?
Sí, sí, lo vi recién.
He just saw eyes glowing. And I've seen those eyes before. If you guys see what I think I'm seeing, hold on, I'm going to use my other camera here. Switching to my psionics. If you see eyes glowing, I've seen that somewhere else. ¿Qué es eso? I just heard something to my left here. Oh, this is fucking creepy. Oh, yo lo tengo, está bien. Gracias. No, por nada. He just said he saw glowing eyes. I keep hearing shit in here. Oh, that is creepy.
Creo que nos están rodeando.
Sí, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Como es un espíritu, algo jodiendo.
Algo nos están rodeando, cada vez nos tienen más acorralados.
So basically he's saying that it's like it's messing with us, like a spirit or something. Like 1 minute it's over here and then I'm hearing it somewhere over here. But I legit heard something fall heavy on this side. And I heard footsteps kind of moving on and forth. That was something else. Okay, right now we're going to be walking towards the sound. Because every time we're not paying attention, we keep hearing something. But it is freaking creepy. It 100% sounds like something messing with us. And it happens every like 5 minutes when you're not paying attention. The thing is, I can't tell if it's like animals or if it's something else. So it's kind of like up in the air. We want to rule it out. This is why we're kind of going together to go check it out. ¿Ve algo?
No. No. Pero era por acá los ruidos y los pasos, todo.
Sí. Déjame ver por acá. Hola. Nothing. It is complete. Ahora está silencio.
Sí.
A ver, vamos a regresar.
Tenés sonidos por acá.
Bueno, si se sale, se sale. Pero la cosa es que nosotros podemos escuchar cuando está caminando. Like, we could hear it if it's walking or if it does anything to us. As long as I don't get like a blow dart to the neck, I'm great. Look how creepy this is. Alright. I have literally been in this forest all day, and as it was getting nightfall too, I was also able to hear things going on and off. But that was closer than what it was the last time. I don't want to leave just yet, this little area, until I make sure this fire is put out. I want to be safe. The thing is, we're the only one that's here with lights. Hola! Si alguien está aquí, ¿puede hablar conmigo? Hola? Nothing. Okay, right now we're hearing a lot of yelling and screaming, but it sounds like someone singing but yelling towards the car area. It's very faint. I don't think you guys are going to hear it, but we can hear it echoing. I want to kind of approach the sound. You hear it? That is freaking creepy. I don't know what the hell that is. Getting closer to the gate. I'm being as quiet as I can. I'm about like 20 feet away from Claudio behind me. He did get kind of spooked though when hearing what we heard in the forest. I told him just to relax, it happens. Thing is, when you look for things in the forest, a lot of the times you get what you're looking for. That's why I always tell you guys, if you guys want to experience something paranormal, that you guys should go experience it for yourself. Go by yourself. Listen. Listen. There's music. I made it to the front. I feel like I'm at that forest in Japan. This is why nobody's supposed to be here. And we're the only cars here. Oh, that is creepy. I was for sure thinking we were going to see another car. There's another passage right over here. The only thing that's out here is like a railroad station. Let me see what's on this side. Where this takes us. Where it takes me. I think he wants to get out of here, but I'm not ready to leave yet. Look at this. Definitely keeps on going. I don't know if you guys were able to hear the singing that I just heard, but it does sound like the singing stopped. If there's anybody here with me right now, can you make a sound and let me know that you're here? I want you to see that Claudio is up there. See his light? That's Claudio. And there's another light over there, but that's not him. That's from the outside. What was that? Can you give me a sign that you're here? see if I could, I think I have an idea. Give me 1 second. All right, at this point now, I'm going to go ahead and do an Ovilus session. Claudio's here with me. He's never seen one before, so what que yo voy a hacer ahora es vas a preguntar cosas y vas a hablar conmigo.
Bueno.
Vamos a ver qué
Sí,
dijo.
dale.
If there's anybody here with me, can you give me a sound? Let me know that you're here. Give me some sort of impression so I know I'm not alone. I heard singing earlier. Was that you?
Me pareció que vi algo. Creo que son dos.
Okay.
Escucha.
I feel like I'm gonna get somebody shot today for no reason, unless you're trying to scare me. But I don't think I don't know how the rules are out here in Argentina. How do I feel about the arrow being? I don't even know how I feel about that. Hola.
No van a contestar.
Sí, pero cuando estás hablando nosotros, cualquiera, tú lo escuchas. Siempre cuando tú no estás preguntando, tú escuchas cosas.
Sí.
He's saying that you're not going to hear any sounds. I'm like, it's always like that. It's like when you least expect it, this is when you start talking, you start hearing noises. ¿Escuchó algo cantando ahorita?
Sí.
Fue una canción y ahora se paró. I pretty much just asked him that earlier. We heard someone singing
Hace
a
rato
song.
que veo a dos que pasan por atrás de los árboles, dos son.
Dos?
Corriendo, sí.
He saw two things running behind the trees. But it's only just two things. That is creepy. Y no hay ningún persona. I'm not even seeing any signs of anything through here. Is there anybody here with me that would like to talk?
Judgment.
Okay. I got judgment. The thing turned off, so I had to turn it back on. As soon as I turned it on, it said judgment. There. Are you standing right now in front of me? Are you close to Claudio? Dices que estás a frente de ti. It's telling me that it's right in front of you. Como estás... Hay una cosa que estás aquí a frente de usted.
Sí.
Can you tell me your name?
Ese deben ser los que estoy viendo. Son dos.
Theodore.
Theodore.
Pasa muy rápido.
Yo dije, ¿qué eres tu nombre? Me dijo Theodore.
Oh.
I'm no longer in pain.
No tienes... no tengas dolor. Just said it's no longer in pain.
Arrest.
Well, we're probably going to get arrested if we keep up pointing that bow all around.
Hello, new friends.
Hello, how are you? It's just saying so many things now at this point. Hola.
Secrets.
You have secrets? Can you tell me what your secrets are?
We don't mean harm. Children want to speak.
There we go. Okay.
Ahí fíjate.
She's coming.
Fíjate ahí.
¿Qué?
Ahí.
¿Vio algo?
Sí.
He just saw something. Hola? Listen. ¿Escuchan niños?
Sí.
Listen.
Someone's watching.
I just heard little kids. See, I just heard it. He said that there's definitely spirits here. I just heard what sound like children.
Many lives were lost.
I bet they were. 100% I am hearing what sounds like kids in the forest. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my night vision camera to see if I can keep hearing what I'm hearing, but holy shit. It's literally
She scares me.
coming from right here. I might turn this thing off because it just starts rambling random things. Listen.
Beware of the dark.
heard 2 kids. Claudio's like shitting bricks right now from what he heard. He's still pointing that arrow. Yo, if a legit kid just comes flying out of the forest, I actually feel concerned if this guy's gonna shoot him. Let me switch into night vision. So a random car just pulled in and is now leaving the area. Well, that was awkward. He just pulled right in and scared the shit out of me. Right when I'm trying to switch over to my night vision camera. Maybe he heard the kids talking too. That was creepy. The little kid sounded really close by. This is like a government building there in the back. There's nothing out here. In fact, they have this place extremely strict and blocked off. This is another way into the forest. But the way that I went is where they had the sacrificing stuff and where the people lost their lives and missing. Down over there is a railroad station. Yo no lo escucho los niños otra vez.
No se escucha.
No, como se fue. Wow. Eso fue una locura. I'm telling you, that was crazy. With the sounds of kids that we heard. That just happened right over here. Right here in front of us. I'm nervous right now. This is how dark it is. And that's where we came from. Thank you guys for watching Franco TV. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I did. I made it out here with Claudio. We were staying here for super late. It's now about 4 in the morning. He's tired. He wants to go home. I don't want to have him out here any longer than I have to. But holy crap, did we hear a lot of creepy stuff in the forest. We ended up eating and trying to make a fire, but as soon as we made the fire, more noises of walking. It sounded like what we thought were people were walking up on us, trying to see what we were doing. But when we looked around, we didn't see anything. If you guys saw something in the videos, let me know in the comments below. And until then, I will see you guys in the next glorious adventure. Wish me luck, and bye, guys.